We just wanted to pop this in. We've just come back and in our awning was this. And it's from some subscribers. They've actually sent us a postcard from Devon. So thank you very much to Cheryl and Mike. That's just unbelievable, isn't it?
Two fellow Bristolians as well.
Yeah, so thank you very much. A postcode all the way to Canada camping from Pittsburgh Sands in North Devon. And I tell you what, I like that campsite there. So if there's any wardening jobs going on that campsite,
we'll have it in the future.
We'll have it. Yeah. I mean, look at that. Let's definitely look into that. So we could be coming to a campsite near you soon, maybe in 2020. But thank you so much. And it is afternoon, isn't it now? And we've decided to come out and have a look at Vera, or pronounced Vera.
Vera Playa.
Yes, so we're right at the other end. We've just walked along the prom. The weather is really nice and a bit windy, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a wind today, yeah.
But it's about 18 degrees. Not been here before. We've been to a restaurant, haven't we, called the Bistro.
Bistro, the end there, yeah.
Which was absolutely gorgeous, wasn't it? And we're going back there on Wednesday.
Yes.
So we're going to now head on down here. We like to sort of get some ideas of where we like, don't we?
Yeah.
And as you know, you can probably tell, we actually do love Mojacar. I think it's probably one of the best areas, isn't it, that we've found so far?
Yeah, it's for information, it's one of the driest areas in Europe in the winter.
Well, it's the only place that's got a desert, isn't it?
In Europe, yeah.
So that says something about the climate. We have met lots and lots of friends here, and already we've organised our next trip, haven't we?
Yeah, for
some of the friends that we've made here up in France on the way down.
Yes.
You know, you really do meet some incredible people, don't you?
There's so many people with stories to tell.
There is, and you've all got one thing in common. You can come from very different walks of life, but your common denominator is caravanning, isn't it?
Yeah, if all pack up, maybe sell the house, maybe not. Pack up, load the van, go. Absolutely.
And if you do it sort of at our age, you know, when you do finally retire, you've got so much information of the areas that you like to be. It gives you some idea of where you may want to settle down, doesn't it?
It does.
That's certainly what we're doing anyway. I've already got another plan hatching, haven't I?
Well, we won't go into that for now.
No, we're not going into that for now, but that's going in my little book. Our little tour of Vera, the beach. It's been really nice, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice beach, very deserted. Nothing open now, but we went through Porto Rey.
Yeah, Porto Rey onto the beach.
It's a bit of a private residential place. I don't think it's meant to be there, but We had a news ring.
We don't care, we were there. What I would say though is if you are coming out, I mean considering this is February half term, it's pretty much deserted. So if all you want is peace and quiet, and there are cafes and restaurants open,
Yeah.
and definitely up in Mojacar, I mean that beach we were on was practically deserted, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And if all your kids want to do is go and play on the beach, it's absolutely perfect. There's flights in and out of Murcia, which is, I don't know how far that is.
It's probably the nearest airport. Yeah, I think it's about an hour and a half.
And Alicante, I'm sure the flights are very cheap, and it's certainly worth giving it some thought, really, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I mean, kids just want beach and the sea, and it's 18 degrees. So on the 2nd of March we are off to Molina. Come and follow us through. We're meeting up there with our very dear friends Jerry Ball, who lives up there, and also Jill and Andy are flying out to meet us. So we'll be spending some of March up there before we head on home back to work.
Oh no.
So anyway, that's going to be saving up for our next trip, which we are going to have an extended one. So we'll tell you a lot more about that once we return back to the UK. We'll also discuss the costs of how much it's cost, so you can do it if you are doing a comparison and want to know how much it costs to do this. And we'll also be doing maps of our route, and also not forgetting the question and answers.
Yeah.
Until next time, we'll see you again. Bye.